What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the 12 days of Live Fit Miss. I am such a person who is very passionate about morning routine. Like, my life truly has been changed through having like a proper morning routine and being consistent with it. And actually, I was just listening to a podcast the other day and they called it morning rituals, which I loved that even more just because it felt more like a devotion, self-care, something out of like self-love and like devotion to your best life rather than this like strict, harsh routine out of like pure discipline. You know what I mean? I just think it has a different narrative. I am going to be speaking kind of quietly because obviously it is the morning and I'm still a little bit sleepy. So basically, I just want to speak about some ways that you guys can design your own perfect morning routine. So much of your day is set up and kind of premeditated and predicted in the morning because it really sets the tone for the energy that you embody, the mood that you're in, just kind of how you want to show up that day. And it really sets the momentum for either like a really positive, prosperous, optimistic day where you're in your power and you're feeling like, hell yes, I got the day, or it can, like the lack thereof, any morning rituals can really set yourself up for like a scarcity mindset, a lot of self-doubt, you know, feeling intimidated by your day, and starting your day from either of those intentions and from each of those energetic places can really create a really big difference to how your day plays out. And I don't know about you, but I definitely really want to be more so in the optimistic, in my power, feeling hyped to take on the day lane. So much of our life, this is where I have that like geeky mindset side of me that I'm so in fact like fascinated by, but so much of our life is ran by our subconscious mind. Like 95%, something crazy, of our actions that we take every single day are subconscious. And so much of our just innate actions that we take, and more importantly our innate thoughts and viewpoints and beliefs, are what are actually dictating our life, because that's where we're actually living from. And so that's where our reality ends up being a reflection of our subconscious rather than what we're consciously believing. And so the morning is a really great time to kind of what they call rewire your subconscious mind towards a more prosperous way of thinking, where you can shed any fears that you have, any trauma that you've accepted from others, any projections that you've accepted from others that are these like false narratives of what you feel life is, when really it's just these illusions of fears that were projected onto us by other people. You can release those and rewrite your belief system, rewrite the narratives and stories you're telling yourself into something that's really self-serving, optimistic, and enlightening, and really help you align and live up to your dream life and full potential. I know I'm starting this video off with a rant, but I'm just so like, my life has really changed from being consistent with morning rituals and like really being intentional in my morning. And like anytime I'm feeling like I'm not living the life that I want to be living, or I'm feeling really low internally, emotionally, mentally, like I always am going back to my morning routine. It's like the only thing that will make any sort of impact and like difference on my day. So that's why I'm so passionate about it, because I'm like, if it can really help me, like I hope it can really help you guys. And when I say morning rituals have changed my life, it's literally the reason why I even have some sort of platform on YouTube, why I'm able to do my dream job of social media, why I've been able to travel so much, why I've been able to host my own retreats. Like, it's reminded me of the power that I have, and it's helped me actually align. It's the sole reason why I've been able to align with the higher version of myself, because all of your dream reality is always available to you. It's just at a different energetic frequency of what you're operating at. Like attracts like. So your dream life, the person you want to be, the life you want to live, is already at a certain frequency. It's proven science. Everything is vibrating. Everything is energy. So in order to live that dream life, in order to be your best self, you need to align, you need to attune with that same frequency. And your morning routine is a perfect way to get yourself to align to that lifestyle or version of you. So if you're interested in this chat, you're definitely gonna like my podcast. I'm going off on a rant. It's Live Fit Listens on all listening platforms. But if you're like, what the heck is this chick talking about? I totally understand. If you're just here for like a feel good morning routine to like feel like you have your life together in 2024, you're welcome here too. Don't worry, we're gonna get into it now. When it comes to designing your own perfect morning routine, you guys might roll your eyes, but I fully believe that your perfect morning routine is going to be completely up to you. I know some of you guys may have clicked on this video hoping I would give you guys a step-by-step routine. I'm definitely gonna give you guys my routine for you to try out and see if you wanna do it, and give you different options and ideas to create your own. But if I preach anything on this channel, it's really to approach life and mindfulness and self-improvement with intuition and intuitively. And so what works for me isn't going to necessarily work for you. And I feel like when it comes to being consistent, it's important to find a routine that you really enjoy and one that you really resonate with. So what resonates with me is the reason why I really love my routine. I see results with it and it just speaks to me, right? But some things that I do, you may not feel any connection to, and therefore you're not going to want to stay consistent with it. So when it comes to consistency, one, I think it's really important for you to actually resonate with the practices that you're doing. And two, the next tip that I have for consistency with the morning routine is to have more grace with yourself and to have options. This may depend on the type of person you are. Some people are very type A and just want their routine. They know their step by step and they're just going with it. But for me, it got to the point where I felt like I was forcing different tactics, I guess, if you will, different strategies, and that just kind of took away the passion from it, and it took the organic nature from it, and it took away any space that would be there for just to allow like kind of natural downloads to come, and it just felt very forced. So I used to be like, I have to meditate, then journal, then do affirmations and this, and it just was this big long list. And some days I just didn't have anything to say to write down in the journal. You know, sometimes I felt like it was really difficult for me to sit still, and like I had a lot to say, I had a lot to express, and so journaling that morning would have been better for me. So I'm really big on taking an intuitive approach to your morning rituals. So for me, I just kind of wake up and I choose what feels good. So I'm going to meditate first right now, and then we'll kind of get into some more of the practices that I like to do in the morning to give you some more ideas of what to implement into your own routine. Is completed, and when I meditate, I either do one of three things. I either meditate completely in silence, which I actually did this morning because there's like a really perfect soft rain outside, or like in the summer when I'm meditating, I will do that outside, and I'll just like listen to the nature sounds. Or I will listen to meditation music, which is usually what I do in the winter when I'm meditating inside. Or three, I will listen to a guided meditation if I really just kind of want something to follow. And I usually will find that like anywhere on YouTube, just there's so many guided meditations. I also do have a meditation PDF guide for specifically self-led meditations. So for you to do like when you're sitting in silence, or if you're listening to meditation music, I have a whole guide of where to start, especially if you're just starting, if you're a beginner with meditation, and I share with you guys all different kind of mental practices and visualizations that I will do when I'm doing a self-led meditation. So I also will have that linked down below. It's like $5. It's on my website. I just love using meditation because it's a tool for so many different things. So like I will use it to visualize my dream life. I will use it to raise my energetic vibration. I will use it to clear out my chakras, like our energy centers. I will use it to kind of really sit and marinate and feel my gratitude. I will do it to run through affirmations and different I am statements to really realign my identity and like be able to step into my power. There's just so many different things that I'll do. I'll use it to just simply be present. So I basically go all over all of that in the guide as well. But getting into some other practices that you can incorporate into your own morning ritual. Next is journaling. Like I said, obviously so many countless different ways you can use this. I love freaking journaling, especially when I'm feeling really low. I will use it to vent. I will use it to write down my gratitude, make a list of affirmations to help me remind myself who the fuck I am. Also affirmations, this could either be written down in your journal or aloud. I love doing mirror affirmations. That's where I really feel like I can really step into my true power and essence, because I'm reminding myself and affirming to myself like I have what it takes, I can do it, my dreams are possible. So affirmations are huge for me. Also cards. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but like there's so many different card decks that you can choose from, whether they're affirmations card decks or oracle card decks. All of these are linked also down below in my Amazon storefront. These are really great when you're just needing some sort of guidance, or you just want some communication with your intuition, your higher self, source, if you believe in that sort of stuff. I just find it really helps to give me some direction, and I always get a card that I'm resonating with. Also, even just going for a walk in the morning, that is also amazing just for getting present, sitting in stillness, and like creating space space for you to hear your own thoughts. Another thing is reading. I was always really big, especially when I was reading more self-help books. I loved having that as an option in the morning as well, just for me to kind of sit in stillness, regroup, and like be with myself in the morning. So whether that's self-help, non-fiction, fiction books, I just really like to have a quiet, slow morning, and reading helps me do that. To continue with my own personal morning routine today, I really want to do some affirmations, so I'm going to do that staring at myself in the mirror, which I know seems so weird, but this has been like one of the quickest ways for me to up-level my identity and how I see myself to then therefore align with a higher life path of mine. Comes to my affirmations, I will either say things that like I want to work on in terms of character. Like if I'm personally struggling with self-doubt, like I will create affirmations that are around self-confidence and like reinstilling confidence in myself, or something similar. Like if I'm dealing with a lot of fear or like a scarcity mindset, I will have affirmations that counter those, that aren't necessarily specific, but they're more so targeting my belief systems and how I'm viewing life, to therefore then change and alter the reality that I'm experiencing, because we're always experiencing our beliefs in like reflected in our reality. It's not our reality reflected in our beliefs. Like the reality that we're experiencing is simply just a reflection of our deep-rooted internal beliefs. I'll either do that, or I will do like specific affirmations about the higher life path that I want to be aligned with, or like my dream career, or like different goals that I have. I will speak them out into the mirror as if I already am that person. I've already achieved them. I'm already living them. So it kind of just depends, and usually I will honestly do like a blend between the two of them. I know I'm like plugging all my stuff, but I also really do have an affirmations kit that's also on my website. It's also $5 if you are in need of affirmations. There's like 40 different affirmations, more so about rewiring your beliefs about yourself and like self-love and getting through hard times. Like there's 10 different ones for 4 different kind of needs, if you will, or like areas of life. So that's also linked down below. I could literally go on and on and on about morning routines and why they're so impactful, because it's so fascinating when you know like the science behind it and like when you feel how much it actually works. Like for me, as you guys can tell, when it comes to my morning routine, I prefer to do it more so like in the mindfulness route, working on my mindset, working on my energy, working on my belief systems and kind of my identity in the morning, rather than like a wellness routine of like ice bath, workout, sauna. You know what I mean? Like I prefer to take more of like a focus on my mindset in the mornings, because I am just such a huge believer that mindset is everything, and you could be doing everything in the tangible 3D action steps, but like if your beliefs aren't there, if you still believe that you don't have what it takes and that you can't be a leader, it's always going to be so much harder to achieve your goals. Right? I feel like if you have the mindset component first, you're way more set up for success then, and then you can take aligned action from that point. And try them out, try out different forms and see what you resonate with most. I promise you, your life in 2024 is going to be completely different if you actually are consistent with these and really give it your all and really have that repetition. Just, I promise you, watch your life transform. Guys, I'm off the walls now this morning. It's literally raining right now and it's the winter, so a little sus.
Laddie's had enough of my bullshit this morning.
We're currently on a journey to get sourdough bread because I have such a hyperfixation that the thought of just trying to eat eggs right now with no sourdough bread and butter, it wasn't fitting right with me. So we're going on a hunt to go get some at the grocery store. And then I'm mailing a little, Rachel, if you're seeing this story or not, I'm mailing her a little Christmas card. So we're gonna go mail this out to her. Oh, don't look. Come on.
Come on, mate. Nor.
Yes, that's
Yeah, you do.
Here's the good stuff. Target acquired. Butter. That box. Also, yesterday we finally shipped out all the merch, by the way. So if you ordered merch, you already would have got an email notification, but just saying all merch orders are officially shipped out. And so yesterday when we went to the post office to go ship them, literally the line was out the freaking door. It felt like the Whoville freaking post office scene. And so then we went to another location and it was still just as packed. I was like, I guess this is the worst time of year to try to ship out so many packages.
Finally, back with my sourdough. The goat breakfast of all time.
the greatest of all time, breakfast of all time.
Everything in life is in a go.
Shit! Might as well vlog the unboxing. So I don't know what it is. Just got a package. Victor and Rolf. sent me some perfumes. Flower Bomb.
Guys, I can't stop talking in an accent because I've been binging Sarah's Day more than usual lately, and so I just can't help but talk in an accent. Whoa. Chemicals. This is crazy. Okay, so they sent 3 of their perfumes. So we have the flower, oh, it's all the Flower Bomb perfume. Wow, this packaging is so nice. This just feels very nice. Oh, this is definitely like a lotion. That smells lovely. That is nice. But this just looks pretty. This would be really good decor. Look at the top. Okay, then they sent the perfume in a little like travel pouch, which I honestly like these because I don't really wear perfume a lot. I try not to wear it at a time, but like this is something nice when you're going on vacation and it's already like a fun, rare occasion and you go out to dinner. I like to do a little spritzy. So that's really convenient. Like, look how cute this is. I feel like my mom would really like this scent. I like it though.
That's nice, actually.
See? Letty approved. It smells like kind of sophisticated. Woohoo! Alright, we're gonna go to the gym. I need to relax on the voices, people. I know, I'm sorry. I feel like every time I film a video these days, my voice like sounds different. I don't know why, but I'm one of those people. It's leg day today. I'm thinking I'm going to wear an outfit that I haven't worn in so long, but I used to love it and like I'd wear it all the time. So I'm gonna wear these like mauve biker shorts. Oh, also you guys, if you guys remember, I mentioned how my TLF package got lost and that was supposed to be another video in the Live Fitness series, but it freaking got lost and I was hoping maybe it would be able to be found and at like the very least, worst case scenario, I would just get a refund and like whatever. So I did get a refund today. They didn't really say they were gonna try to like find it or like send me another one, which is fine. I feel like that's the uni telling me that I don't need any more activewear, but I was really excited to try them out because I've been wanting to try out TLF for a while now. But the good news is they did give me a refund, kind of like no questions asked. So I can appreciate that, but I still just wish I was able to try them out. But so that's the update on that. We are not going to be seeing a TLF video during this Live Fitness season. So then I'm going to pair it with this navy top. I haven't worn this in ages, but I like the little contrast of kind of like purple with the navy. And I'm also going to check on these just gray sweatpants because I can't let my little legs be out there today. I did want to take a second to talk about my Bali retreat really quickly because I realized that I have not spoken about it to my YouTube family pretty much at all. I feel like I've mainly been speaking about it on Instagram and my podcast, but I am hosting a retreat in Bali. So if you don't know, I hosted 2 wellness retreats this past year in June in Costa Rica. I have a whole video on it. It's like a 30-minute video where I literally vlog like the whole day so you can kind of get an idea of like the vibe and just kind of everything that it entailed. Now I am hosting a completely new one in Bali. So we have a whole different itinerary. It's not the same of what we did in Costa Rica, but it's similar in the sense of that like we're adventuring. We still have actual things on the itinerary. So we're going to be an experience Bali and explore Bali. But then there's also going to be that retreat component in the workshops that we do. So there's going to be a group customizable workout, meaning we're all going to work out together. It's going to be a group workout, but I'm going to be giving everyone different regressions if they need to. And it's going to be a very much so a modifiable workout, so all fitness levels are welcome. We're going to be doing 2 meditation workshops, 2 journaling workshops, 1 like gratitude and affirmation session. So there's going to be lots of woman circles, a lot of support groups. There's also going to be a journal prompt given out every single morning by me for you to reflect on. So it's kind of going to be really the beautiful synergy between traveling, meeting new people, exploring new places while also doing inner healing, self-exploration, meeting yourself deeper. And so if you're someone who has goals in 2024 of traveling to new places, making new friends, and working on yourself, this is literally the perfect all-in-one thing to do for yourself. And it's also a great way to grow and get out of your comfort zone. So I will leave the trip page down below. Like I said, that's where you can also purchase your ticket. It says everything that is included into the ticket, what's not in the ticket. Basically everything is included in the ticket except for like your airfare, traveling insurance, any visas, some meals, and yeah, but pretty much everything else is included in the ticket, like all of the workshops, all of the activities, accommodation, airport transportation, most meals, etc. It's happening from May 2nd to May 9th of 2024, and again, it is an all women's wellness retreat, so it's all girls there. And I just think the bond that was formed from the 2 Costa Rica retreats literally completely blew me away. Like the group messages from those girls are still active, and it just was such a supportive container to be in, and like it did so much to heal the sister wound and like be in that prosperous community again where you actually feel held and like there's actually supports given to you, like honest support. So I cannot speak highly enough about these retreats. I believe in them so much with everything in me, and so I just wanted to open this up to you guys to remind you guys of the opportunity in case some of you guys are interested and would like to jump on the opportunity. There is also a payment plan available, so you don't have to pay your ticket in full upon the time of the trip date, which is awesome. So if you want to come on the trip and you want to do the payment plan, when you go to actually buy your ticket, you can pay through, like you can choose to do it through the payment plan, and you have 6, 12, or 18-month options to pay off your ticket, whichever one works for you. So again, I'll have the link down below, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment, DM me on Instagram, all the things. That is it for day 9 of the 12 days of Live Fitness. We literally only have 3 videos left. What the freakity frack. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little video about creating your own ideal morning routine for 2024 and kind of like a half mini daily vlog-esque-ish thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.